Look. Why won't you look? Where are your men? If a stranger asks for help, is that? I will share. I have never seen. I don't know the color of my skin. I don't know if I'm even here. That is why I need you to open your eyes so you can tell me how I look. But I'm also shy, so I might hide the moment you do. You won't find me anywhere, and soon you will forget, like a faded dream. I know you're not asleep. You listen with those tiny ears of yours. They look so fragile, like I could almost grab them. Put my fingers around them and tear them off. If I do, will you scream? Will I hear your voice? It was a joke. I'm joking. Don't be scared. Hey, how do you think my eyes look when our gaze finally meet? What will you find? Answer me. They look broken. That may be so. I'm always training my sight to stare at what's in front of me, searching for that one. It's what drives me to look inside, but sometimes I stray. Little pieces seem to fall off my face. One half making a cracking sound, a sound like this. In my desperation, I always attempt to piece them back together. I kneel and search for the missing fragments of myself, but they are never there. Maybe the wind takes them somewhere out of my reach, and that makes me sad. So sad, I put my hands where my eyes should be, and I borrow my fingers, and I take it out. I take everything out. Every little bit harder, furiously, and wallowing in sorrow. I pray to whoever's listening to give back what's mine, to not make me lose more than I've already lost. I don't want to waste my time and search for more than I care for. Yet no one delivers. No one is listening. And so I weep invisible tears until I can feel the sorrow no more. Hey, have you ever strained yourself so hard to see what you want to see that you end up blinding yourself? Have you? These eyes, are these my eyes? How could it? Yet there is only open. So even though you're up, I can't see them, but I can imagine them behind their veil of flesh, round like pearl and shiny like jewels. So pretty. It's fine. We still have time. The night is still and silent. People are good at closing their doors. Do you know what a door is? Of course you know. You have one. Right there. A door is a barrier to keep the bad out. The bad can be anything. A bad person. A bad smell. And sometimes I can't open doors. I find them tricky. Should I push? Should I turn the knob left or right? Should I try to take it off its hinges? Should I chip away? What happens when it opens? Do I close it? Do I keep it? But that might be rude to the person who had it closed. But then, and what happens if the wind pushes it close? What then? So many things that could go wrong. Whenever I stand in front of a closed door, it paralyzes me. I stare at it for a long time and think of my excuses, because that's all they are. What bothers me the most about closed doors is the idea they exist to keep me out. It fills me with the need to go go in. So I search for a crevice or a window. Anything that might let me in. I'm not good with doors, but as long as there's a place where I can fit, then I can. Every night, I hop across the shadows of the streets. I'm careful so as to not be caught by the light. In my eternal search, I pick a place where to rest. I slip in and spend the night wherever is comfortable, without alerting anyone. Usually it's a cellar, an attic, anywhere with dust, with dirt. I feel at home there, but sometimes just an urge swells inside. The urge. So I search hard for a door, for an entryway covered, and for someone to be at, as if. But you won't look at me, even though you had your door open for visitors. Are you? Do I? No, we have been chatting for so long. You haven't chased me. That means, so I'm certain that if I were to reach out my hand, you would reciprocate and grasp it. I'm sure your hands are warm, so very warm, because people are always warm. Hey, how do my hands look when my warmth finally meets you? Answer. They look that maybe these fingers of mine have touched so many things. They are always stretching forwards, reaching out for something. The tip of my fingers dance over the surfaces that I travel, and their sensations reach the core of my brain, be it the softness of the first spring flowers, or the roughness of a wall made out of rubbish. Caressing, grabbing, no matter the time of day, no matter if I'm awake or asleep, as if they had a mind of their own. Even now, they clutch onto the fabric of your bed sheets. They like how these thousands of threads intertwine with each other. The rustle of fabric against fabric, of skin against skin is irresistible. They want more. They want to feel close, to have it between them, and sometimes that's when I lend a hand. I take over and stretch, and they grow. Maybe but they grow, just so they can reach out, discarded. That's why they are tired. Because they never stop, and most likely, hey, have you ever stretched your fingers to grab a hold of something important, only to learn that it's been... Have you? These hands, are these my hand? A good hand, yet there's open. So even though my hands think about maybe you, no, I can feel it in my skin. Oh, can you hear it? My skin is pulsating. It has been long since this happened. It's a sign of my innermost emotions flowing out. I wander the world, wanting to be seen. I'll be satisfied as long as someone tells me how I look. But it's not like anyone will do. If it did, then it would be oh so easy, since I could show myself to everyone at once, every living person in this land, and ask them all. Someone will answer, but since I don't want to be judged, I don't want to be perceived as something I'm not. It scares me. That is why, when someone is on the verge of looking at me, I shy away. I hide, fading into the dark. But you, if it's you, it might be possible to stand still. That way you can, and we can both. Just thinking about it, it makes me feel I cannot describe it. I am not. There was a person in my past who taught me to speak like they were not good at it, and thinking back on it, they serve to teach a wordless being how to talk. Yet, simply because it is weird to because it makes me think of why I want to be seen, and I am not. I don't care much for my appearance. I don't want to be judged. But if that were it, I could easily stay out of sight. So why do I want someone to recognize me so? Maybe it's only because everyone gets to, but I will. Soon, once you open your eyes. Just thinking about the moment, and you finally take those, and you inspect it, and you finally, to let me hear, and to maybe even give me a name. It makes, but I don't know what. Surely it would be evident if you were to look at my face. Hey, what does my expression, when that veil of uncertainty answer? A cheerful smile. That may it would only it has I can no longer, but who's to, maybe the starting point is that faint memory. The earliest I was, and for some reason I rarely travel during the daytime, only when the fear of being seen isn't. So I must have believed that, but it's strange, since the place I was walking through, one full of people, I couldn't see them. Hiding in the shadows, completely motionless, completely silent, living in wait of their, and what's more, none did they even know I was there. Maybe all I remember is feeling a certain kinship towards the air. They were like me, living in fear of what others might, and who's to say I wasn't one of them? Maybe I spent my days as part of this, and one day I decided to go for a walk that hasn't yet found its end. It's my earliest memory, and my most joyful new experience. So if you say I am smiling, but tonight, so if my expression, then I must be like, hey, have you ever expressed when in reality, have you? This is this. I see. Thank you. You have truly these, and this. I consider these, and you have helped me. No one has done this. I feel one born out of, but there's one you need to make. It is the only way. So please, open. No, I see. No, you have still helped me. No one, so I have no right to ask for anything else. No, that is ever since I you have refused. Not even once. You stayed there, feigning ignorant, at times making me. You haven't opened, but you didn't need. I can hear far, and I can see further. That's why that I wasn't wrong. You are like me. We are this. You too. Reach out for what might hurt you, and you too are a liar. The type that shows one thing, but you made a mistake. I know you're lying, because every answer you has been wrong. I am not what you said. These eyes, these hands, this expression, they aren't mine. Maybe, but I do not care. Not anymore. Open. I didn't want to, and that's all you. So now, and see me for what you said. That in this room, it was those words. So you have to do right. It is time. Open. You had your, it's not up to you. You won't open. I will. You tell me what? That won't do.